Today's opponent is SDK. We fought him last 5v5 season, if I recall correctly. He is from the KOR Swaga Guild, and that's how we're looking. So, let's take a look into the board and see what happened. So, for our defense, we'll take a look into the front walls first, as per usual. So, Malgus, Jabba, Ray getting a hold here, as well as Dr. Afra with Nest. I feel like it helps out to block out the natural CLS counter there. And then on the top zone, we have Zorii Saw with Rex. And then we also have Cere and Tarfful. No drops here.
Hello there.
And then for the back wall, we placed Lord Vader, who did hold, which is nice. Then we also had Talzin with Night Sisters and Dash. We also had Sun in the Dash team because I didn't really have a Sana team I was going to place instead. And I think Dash is stronger than a Sana team. And then this is what happened for Fleets. Looks like this Chimera got murdered way before reinforcement could hop in. And this is how the other two happened. Baron reinforced first here in this battle. That's how it went. So that's what our defense is looking like. We'll take a look into what our opponent's defense looks like, because this is what we will be attacking. So in the top zone, we have Qui-Gon Jinn, we have Chieftain, Cere as well as Dash. Qui-Gon, of course, has a Qui-Gon Datacron, unsurprisingly. And for the bottom zone here, we have Malgus with Sith Assassin. If you don't know, Sith Assassin has a better win rate to stop General Skywalker counter, so this is fairly standard, I'd say. Then you also have Zorii, good team. You have Reva, good team. And then you also have Jabba, which is also a good team. Now, I planned this attack first, so we'll be using that to our advantage. Because I actually planned out something, so that's what we'll do. Alright, so first battle we're going to do is going to be Jabba. So for Jabba, we're actually going to go full first order here. I don't know if I'm feeling very confident in the Jedi Master Kenobi lineup against this Datacron set against Jabba. So I'll just use first order here. And we don't actually use crew, because win rate's better this way. And then we use a red level 9. You get the offense stacking, some damage, some health. It's not that bad. Get some tankiness from the level 3. And it should let us kill this Jabba team. Let's take a look into the defense first, because usually it's pretty high. It's pretty high, so let's see what we can do. Hello, Kev. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna poke Crescentin. Very good. All natural. I'd like to get this guy under stealth before things get too messy around here. Hux going first sucks, but I think we poke again, or do we AoE into poke? I think poke, and then AoE is best. Although it does look like Red is getting murdered before he gets to do anything, which is a bit unfortunate. Buff immunity is super nice, of course. Means we can put some damage over to Bausch. Maybe get the Kylo assist. Very good. Basic. Nice. Nice. Should we go over to anyone else? Possibly. Let's go over to Skiff. He should be squishier. By squishier, I thought I'd had the hope in hell of killing him, but not quite the case. We still ult. And we put damage. We do the AoE with Red because we want our crits to launch Kylo into a deeper state of ultimate charge. However, here I think we stun Embo. And we work through him. Just try to get rid of him earlier. I think it's a good idea. Eventually we'll get stuck on Crescentin, but it's not because of Crescentin that we'd ever lose here. Alright, this should get a kill on Embo. Very good. And as long as we get a Kylo kill here on Chrysanthemum, we prevent his revive, which would be ideal. Also, don't know if we'd want to make a bet on who we kill first between Chrysanthemum and Jabba. I think it's fairly reasonable to do one like that. Although here, we kill Chrysanthemum, but it's on a Huck's turn, so revives. So did we kill Chrysanthemum first? Well, absolutely. Anyway. Let's go here and ult again. And maybe I should have basic. I will basic now for sure though. And to get a 57 plus 10 from the first attack, I think this is fantastic banners for this team, because Kylo usually is the only one that makes it out alive, and here you actually happen to have all 5 First Order units surviving this battle, which is, to say the minimum, uncommon, but we'll take it. So we're gonna go for Reva here, and against Reva we have a very common counter, which is Traya with Savage. Nothing new, nothing that's breaking the game that you've never seen before. We just use one of these incredibly cringy Datacrons with Traya and you're good to go. Do you use high defense? Probably okay. So that's what we'll do. So Traya, Cyan, Nihilus, Savage, Talent, and we'll go with it. Ooh, nice holds there, Kev. Alright, so we just save the AoE here because there's not enough AoE debuffs to go for it, in my opinion. Same issue. But, like, I kind of just want some other people to do something. But at this point, I'm taking so many turns, I'll just do YOLO. Oh my god, that's crazy good RNG. You saw all of those cooldown increases there? There is no reason that should have happened. But, like, for example, now I'd feel way more comfortable doing it. We just lucked out on RNG there, though. In a way that should be near illegal. But it works, so we don't complain. Because it helps us. Alright, so kill the Reva. Seventh Sister kind of kills herself. We'll just help it out. Prevent her healing and any of that annoying stuff. And then just go for GI. Not really worried about any of these other Inquisitors. But the battle is fairly won by this point. We use Science third when possible here just to heal some. Well, there's no protection to heal, but if you could, it's a good idea. Good habit to have as well. Fifth Order will also die quickly because he will counterattack. And when he counters, he will lose some of his 35% max health damage. It's what he suffers there. Just basic around and eventually is in kill range. Just basic here. We all have a bunch of protection up and full protection, so this should be a 65. Very good. Very good, very safe battle. Always a nice one. And this Savage is so tanky with these level 3 Datacrons. It's crazy. So what I have been like here is Starkiller. Just use Starkiller here. And honestly, though, considering the win rate, I think that might be the way to go. I was really tempted to go with CLS, use like a set 10 Datacron, use the Wookiee stun on special thing, and maybe it works out. But they do have cleanse, and can go a little weird. So I guess we can play Starkiller. We don't want to throw banners away if we don't need them. I don't really need Starkiller for anything either, because you're going to the back wall very stacked with Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Master Kenobi, and Reva, so this is still okay. Don't worry too much about it. Old Ben, not really a Jedi I'm going to use. And then here we can use like a Dark Side Datacron, or what I will do is actually just go for damage, I think. Stun on target, stun on target. This one has good accuracy. This one looks kind of nice too. Speed up, speed up. These are all pretty good Datacrons. Some tanky stuff. Good chunk of damage. Looks good to me. We'll do this one. You know, I hate this team, so I take it very seriously. That's all I have to say about it. And I think it's more than fair to have this attitude towards this team. considering how many battles I've dropped to it over time. So I'll just do this stuff and TMR them. Oh, man, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. We should get a nice 65 here where they can't really move or do anything about this matchup, and that's what we want. We want counters that are so easy that I can't make mistakes. That's kind of the goal we're looking for. And then every once in a while we have to ramp up the quality of how we're playing. But not today. Not today. Today we play easy counters. If we can. So we take the 65. Do I need a really good Datacron here? I perhaps do. Let me just see what other dark side teams I really have to play with. Reva. Ooh, Reva will need a good Datacron. This is odd. So do I prefer to take something like... I think I'd rather take something like this with a lot of defense and protection. Or... I mean, this is 30% health and protection. It's still better. 81% defense. It's probably fine. Should be fine. This shouldn't go wrong. It's like a 98% win rate, but you never know. I'm going in with a horrible Datacron, so the likelihood of something wrong happening is a lot higher. We tank tech the Sith Eternal, of course. We link Malgus and probably Darth Revan here. Not against linking Darth Malak either. But in this case, we do this. Now, with the Retribution, each time we hit them, do we heal this guy? As Dowd, he didn't really save him. He can counter. I guess they have deceived, so he can't really do that to charge up the ult faster. So we basic. And we're just chilling here. I guess we're pretty tanky, so don't have to be worried about anything. Yeah, tank tech gets us covered pretty well. I'm tempted to relink into Malgus and Malik here, because the R is already pretty weak now, lost a lot of protection. I don't want to handle like a timeout situation where I don't kill Malik, so I'll just let it be here and switch the links and should work out fine. They actually deal the good damage now, but should be okay. Alright, even if the ability blocked us, we don't care, right? We have tank tech, we cleanse all debuffs at the start of our turn. And we kill things, so that's pretty good. How do we do this? We have to link them, these two. But notice the ability block getting dispelled by tank tech, which is what makes WAD here very good, of course. But I mean, that's just your normal Sith Eternal stuff. Nothing to be surprised about. Now, we're hoping we don't do too much damage, because we want to ult to kill off these two between Bastila and Darth Revan, because that's what will make the battle faster. Hopefully, they also don't deal too much damage to us, so we can have a full protection Sith Eternal by the end of this battle. Just like that. And 65, fairly fine for me. As far as trades go, I'll take it. So backwall, Lord Vader and Rey, who is the other unit here? Tarfful, very good. So we have Jedi Master Kenobi for the Rey. We have Jedi Master Luke for the Lord Vader, or at least that's the plan. And that's what we will rock with, because I don't have a Starkiller anymore or anything like that, so we ain't doing that. And I'm actually quite surprised to see Tarfful in the back wall, because I think this should be a front wall team. I think everybody's expecting to see Tarfful on defense, and I don't think this team belongs here. That being said, I don't have Traya for it, right? And Reva did take out my Traya, so in that sense, I don't have Traya for it, but like, I probably always do it regardless. I will take Traya on Reva instead of Traya on Tarfful. So here they have cleanse, some crit damage, some defense, some health steal. I don't know if we go with a set 10 Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Cal Datacron thing or not, but let's play JMK here first. Oh, we can use Ayla though. Oh man. Oh, I'm kind of down. Is this my only Ayla? Yes. Alright, let's do Ayla. It sounds a lot more fun. We shouldn't need Padme anyway, so this is just like damage, 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 so it's always fun. Let's do Ayla. Russell, hello, welcome. Hello, Flocky Rez. Alright, let's do this. So we'll open up with the middle on Rey, get the heal immunity going right off the bat. We will Xian over to JMK, and I will reset cooldowns. So that's the plan. Let's hit Rey over here, I think. That's fine. Probably should use special there so Ahsoka dispels the taunt, but it doesn't really matter. Do we ult already? I think so. You could go for another heal immunity on Rey. I think that would have been fair, but this way we can just target whoever we'd like. I can't go for a cat leap just yet, which is really unfortunate. But we need to let GK take his turn, and I think he's going to be the first one we go after. Ideally, we also get a heal immunity going on Rey, so she doesn't heal up after this. But we have speed up, it should be fine. Let's kill the GK. Let's put the heal immunity on Rey. And then we'll hit Ben as much as possible. Well, for this point here, we just auto basic on an inspired, non-inspired Rey, I guess, at this point. Doesn't matter. We take a while, but no problem. Okay. So, we put the heal immunity back on Rey. We actually missed it. Missing some of that accuracy from the set 10 Datacron, eh? Big damage here, and hopefully... we don't have enough damage to finish the Rey in time, because JMK is gonna go next. Let's reset here. Keep hitting Grey. She's gonna whirlwind GK, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah, look at all of that protection up. Good boy. We need a huge big hit. Oh, Ellie goes next, so this is fine. We kill here, good to go. Alright, finished their job. So we go after everybody else, we ignore Ben. Especially since Ben doesn't have the Ami on going under protection, he's never gonna snipe a banner out of us. So we shouldn't need to be concerned about it. That's the philosophy anyway. Just hit Holdo, then finish them. This team is really tanky though. 242% defense. The self-explaining things. Because it does feel really tanky. We're going for a huge hit here on JTR. This is full health and protection on the whole team. So this is worth it, of course. Damage immunity on both. We ult. We win, pretty much. Just waiting now. I guess auto basic. Men's not really gonna do anything. He did that, I guess, but that's like the best thing he could do. Maybe can hit Ben in the meantime, but it just doesn't do that much. Yeah. Oh, auto basic nearly got it actually. My bad. Probably would have there, but get the 65, so it's fine. So that's all good here. The difficult battle is the one up next. That's gonna be the hard one. Yeah, JML is a really good win right here. Now, my only concern is whether I have enough protection to play this out. They actually use Shermit Yoda here, by the way, instead of like Shakti, which I'm not sure about, but it seems a lot better win rate wise. Let's swap these two. Although, sure. I hate not having JKL in 2 or 4 as far as spots go. But like, you could consider just going with one of these. Like, less damage, basic, do damage, offense thing, kill things faster. You could consider going for this. Speed up, right? Speed up's so sick, actually. Because they'll use basics very often. And it goes around the days and all of that. Or we use something like this, which has 63% protection. And I imagine that this also works out quite fine. Still, a lot of defense. You're very tanky. It does make GML lead slap a lot, so I think that's kind of worth more than getting the insta-kill with Jedi Knight Calcastus sooner. So we'll still go the old way. The old way also had an 80% win rate. So it's probably fine this way over set 10, but I think it's really close. I'm not sure. If we'd play both battles, we'd see the difference. But since we only get to play it once, maybe we play this a little safer. Of course, we go second. That's a bit of a... yeah, but here we are. Ability blocks, though, so not too bad. Let's get the stuns going. Not sure if I need the stuns more than I need the Jedi Knight Calcast this turn, but here we are. Let's armor shred Ninth Sister, I guess. Like, you can really consider armor shredding Lord Vader too. Let's just give turns to Cal, I think. This guy is also still under stealth. Also, we're going for Ninth Sister because I'm assuming we can't kill Relic 9 Maul, Royal Guard even. Now we can mark Maul, by the way, for what it's worth. This cooldown increase might not be worth anything. Let's go over here to Revan and mark Maul. And give this stuff over to Calcastus. He ults. I don't think he has the AoE ready yet. Nice. That's very good, because otherwise it would suck. Alright, no that stuff. He's ability blocked, so there's no fractures going on. We have a 20 stack Calcastus, so things are looking bright here. Let's wait it out here. Basic. Let's go for the armor shred on Maul. Sorry, on Lord Vader. We should get the Maul kill, which we did. Very good. And just get stuff over to Calcastus. So now what you want to do pretty much is get the insta-kill on Royal Guard. Oh, perfect timing, by the way, from this Lord Vader ulti AoE, because we just have a Jedi Master Luke cleanse ready to go. So timing couldn't have been any better. We'll just kill Thrawn here. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see if we actually do kill Thrawn. Which, well, I imagine we would. Let's cool down increase Lord Vader here, actually, before we move along with any future endeavors. We need to control him, and the battle is won that way. Ability block Lord Vader. Okay, that's unlucky. We haven't used the second one, so we can just swap around. I think that's a good idea. And we'll swap to Jedi Master Luke, so he can get the cooldown increase on Lord Vader. You can't let him play by his own rules here. He's got to be always under ability block or cooldown increase. You can't let him play his game. So we just take him out of it completely. We go third or armor shred? I think we go armor shred. Makes it easier to kill. Oh, okay. So the other thing that can happen, which is a bit unlucky, which in that case was really unlucky, is the Datacron level 6 cleanse. That can fuck us really badly here, but that's just unfortunate. I couldn't have played around that any better. No swap. We can't cooldown increase with this, so we'll do it. Basic, let's cleanse with this, and let's give it over to Revan. Swap around with Jedi Knight Cal. Let's get third going. And we just need to cool down increase Lord Vader all the time here. All the time. Mandatory. He's getting his cleanses going, though. He thinks he's kind of sick. And that he's got the moves. Well, basic, let's swap to Jedi Master Luke here. So he can get another cooldown increase. Not let him do his AoE. And if you don't let him do his AoE, his ramped mastery means nothing. And we dominate. That's what we're going for. Hell yeah. That's what we're going for. We still have Reva for this Tarfful team, but I don't think we'll need her for this type of service. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it, however. I'm actually quite unsure if we can do Bad Batch against Tarfful. Especially with mission, right? Like, we can consider doing Bad Batch here with the stacking crit damage and all of that. And then you have Reva against Qui-Gon. I think that's a lot easier to play, actually. So that's what we will pivot to, because that's not what I had originally planned. But when you're planning, you should assume a more difficult defense, or what could be like the more complicated options. So this is fine. So Clone Troopers, I think we'll go with this one because it's a lot of crit damage. And oh no, sorry, this one even. Cody. Do you use Cody over Omega? I don't think so. You could consider that. I could also just use the literal Omega Datacron, but nah, I like the crit damage stacking a bit more. You should just control the whole battle, and they shouldn't do much about it. Let's see. They had one move. Nice fight. Oh, hello, Fried. How you doing? That emote you didn't say. What is that face? I didn't seen that before. Alright, so we do this. We should get the stuns after that Tarfful move. Nice. We'll get the defenses up. And we'll swap over to Echo. And now we just... you know what? I think I'm going to kill Zalbar first. You might be thinking that I'm trolling a little bit. But I'm not, I promise you. Because Zalbar's damage is ridiculous. Also, if we just manage to kill both Tarfful and Zalbar in the same turn, that'd be sick. Well, that works, though. That works. Heal immunity. There we go. There's nothing poor Tarfful can do. Back to Kashyyyk. Gotta improve those fighting skills, because the clones are ready for these missions. Just another day for the Bad Batch team. Okay, cool. 65, so that's quite nice. So Tarfful is a lot bigger pain in the ass in 3v3 than he is in 5v5. In 3v3, it's just... In 5v5, it's just Bad Batch and good to go. You're done. Not quite the same in 3v3, as far as I know. The win rates are a lot shakier, but here, you know, Bad Batch is a 5v5 team, so we want to destroy this Qui-Gon team. We absolutely take tankiness stuff here. And the reason for that is Anakin. And when I say Anakin, I do mean Anakin, because he's gonna hit really hard. Actually, a shame he doesn't have the level 3 speed up, but I can't imagine this sucks too much. Because each foresight will heal them quite a bit, right? So they get some buffs out of that and helps them heal, and yeah, that's nice. Let's get the kill on Qui-Gon. Reva may die from a basic here. Oh, wow. Not even that. Okay, well. Easy peasy, as they say. We AoE, I think, to get rid of the foresights. Actually, wasn't expecting to have all that damage. Alright, kill them all. Oh, come on. That's a bit underwhelming. Anyway, probably could have healed Reva, and maybe the fight would still work out, but, you know, 64. It's a minor misplay, and that's totally acceptable. Tusken's left, Cere left, and Dash. So we have gas for Cere, so that's what we'll do. Bounty Hunters apparently work, but I just have gas. What were the other counters, by the way? I think they were safe. Qui-Gon Jinn against Dash, yeah. And I have TChieftain against TChieftain, because the win rate's actually really high, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I might end up doing Raddus instead. That would be funny though. So for gas, we just use a light side Datacron here. Crit damage thing look good, so that's what we'll do. All right, so here we're gonna form up and kill things. That's the plan. You like the plan? Yeah, me too. I think we worked really hard on having it very well tailored out. Here, I don't know if you can go for Cal Kestis first. Foresight spam, always fun. I just wanna send in some big hits over to Cere. There you go. Kind of the one to handle her unique and her third ability and whatnot. So I'm kind of just trying to take her out. Fulcrum's damage didn't seem that impactful. But like the beginning of this battle is always the same. OG Kylo here is actually a really nice inclusion for the fact that he AoEs, takes out my protection and wrecks my banners as far as gas battle goes. So that's not very ideal, but yeah, Fulcrum does do something as far as damage is concerned. There's all of the ability blocks. Gas will get to sit down soon, which is not ideal, but not much I can do about that. Yeah. All right, he tanked this damage, which is huge for the survivability of my clones, if they do survive, which we'll see. For now, they are. I can't really do much about it, though. They'll have a bunch of buffs, a bunch of stuff. Okay. All I'm gonna say is that Valianters against this does seem a little scary, but if you just nuke out the big weapons first, you're probably fine. I don't know if there's anything necessarily wrong by going for Cere first. Maybe there is, though. Maybe she's too tanky. It depends on how they have her built. So I guess you should look into mods. Gotta take out that Fulcrum, I guess, then. She's just a lot easier pickup. And I'm assuming Calcastus is just tanky built, so you don't really do anything to him. So just let him help ramp our damage due to all of the buffs that he puts out, all of that protection up, right? Just helps your gas deal so much damage by this point of the battle. Gonna see if I can get rid of OG Kylo, however. Nice. Nice. Good to go. Now, my banners are so bad. I don't know. I need to look into something different for this counter against this team. I don't know if I could have avoided this. I don't know if it's avoidable or not, but... the OG Kylo inclusion here is very good. The team is quite tanky as well. It's actually built to be tanky. But OG Kylo is throwing in some serious slaps there, not gonna lie. That's cool. I have this with a set 10 team on the set 10 Datacron on defense. I don't have crew, I have Scav, right? And then I have just like a bunch of damage on them, and I don't know how many banners that snipes. Anyway, we have Qui-Gon for both of these. My only issue is that I don't really have a good nest counter. I don't have like a Watt. Maybe Iden would work. Possibly. So like what I have is Tuskens for Tuskens, and then I have Qui-Gon here. Which I think is kind of fair. What we could also consider is Raddus against Tuskens. Depends on how much health they have. Yeah, they're pretty healthy, of course. Maybe Admiral Raddus is still the way to go here. I just have much better light side Datacrons, right? So how's Admiral Raddus? Like the win rate's fairly good. Let me check my Rogue One. We have this guy, these two. K2 Bistan. That's ironically the best team. And now the thing is, I don't know if you need survivability. Oh, yes, this is the one. I was gonna say didn't need survivability. I want offense for Raddus, but that's the offense I want actually. So we'll just use this for Tuskens. So we'll go for Warrior first. I think that's the way to go. Ideally, we kill her, but not totally in our control. I should have done middle first. That's a mistake. Bistan gets to go though. I don't know how you'd improve this team. I feel like they need a tank. Would you want the tank to be Chieftain? Probably not, but like a little mini rework on Shaman, have her taunt a little bit or something, and I feel like this team would be so much better. for 5v5. In 3v3 though, oh my god. Well, or just have the 3v3 Omicron active in 5v5, and oh my goodness, you have some serious Tuskens here. The Raider Army. That one is so good. This team would still be so fantastic in 5v5 with that Omicron. Although I'll say that in 3v3 that thing is way more obnoxious than it ever been 5v5. Just easier to include anti-revive things into 5v5 than in 3v3. Alright, this, and then we throw out the Hope, and we just want to kill Chieftain because, I mean, he's the only one that really matters. Then you go for Raider, Roar. You're good to go, pretty much. Yep, I mean, I think it was a decent choice of Datacron team as well. Okay. Dude, that's... Should have done special, but it doesn't matter. You get a nice 65 either way you go. So that's what I'll take here. Wow, Bistan actually doing damage. Damn. Okay, 65, we'll take it. Very nice. I don't think I've ever done that K2 Bistan combo before, but it worked well. So I don't have anything to complain about. And for this last team, it's Qui-Gon for sure, so that's what we'll do. Should I undersize? Possibly. Will I undersize? Nah. Shakti though over GMY. Probably. She heals a little bit too. Nothing wrong with that. Really good damage. It's okay. I think this one's better. You just wait for Qui-Gon to die and then you do an Anakin AoE and you should murder them all. Crit damage down, but doesn't matter too much. That's unfortunate. Ah. Still good banners, though. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, I think you could have undersized, perhaps. You would have taken some more damage there on the dash, but it would have been manageable, however. And then for ships, what do we have here? Okay, so we have Leviathan mirror match. We have Profundity versus the Executor, and the Executor versus Malevolence, I guess. So this is a Leviathan with changes, and I kept mine for offense, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen with changes and whatnot, and I didn't know what they were going to be like. So I just kept mine for offense, and hopefully we can win these. I think I just... I don't think I need more than Shuttle here. Hopefully we win Coin Toss, and we're skilled. If we win Coin Toss and we're skilled, we're probably fine. If we don't, hopefully we're fine. We'll find out. Let's see. Win Coin Toss, easy mirror match. Oh, easy mirror match. We take those. We take those. I don't like getting stressed at all, so just get all of the stress from, oh my god, is this going to be one of those matchups? But thankfully it's not. So third here, just get your damage out on Marauder. Ignore taunt, ignore protection. Hit him as much as you can. Heal immunity from Sith Fighter does help. Never use Sith Fighter's special while they're above 50% health. The thing is just useless otherwise. And then otherwise it's nearly a one-shot. So TIE Dagger here, and we special. We're just looking for that Sith Fighter special now, since they're below 50% HP. Hopefully close to one-shot territory. Not quite. They're being very tanky too. Ideally, Sith Fighter heal immunity here before we do something to their ship. Nothing really to heal there. This hits protection. This puts the heal immunity. Resisted. That's fairly unlucky. This will trigger the mini savior on Marauder. Wow, it didn't. That's unusual. However, Mark 6, this survived this reinforcement thing, by the way, in case you're curious, with the hanger thing. And now I think we just go for the TIE Dagger. They will usually reinforce with Sith Assassin here instead of Mark 6 because of priorities. They don't want Mark 6 to be the first reinforcement, so it just yeets itself. Let's call Sith Fighter to assist. Basic, again, not below 50% health, so that special is useless. We have the cool ultimate here, so that's what we use. Cool ultimate OP. Let's kill this guy. And now do the remaining damage. Wow, okay, I should have used middle. I wasn't expecting to do all of that damage. 73 for the mirror match. Not ideal. Should be 75 there, perhaps. But it's not bad. It's not bad, and it doesn't lose us the GAC, so we take those. Now here we do Profundity with your standard rebel stuff. Nothing new, nothing special to see here. We'll just bring in Cassian, however. And I'd rather go for a 74 than lose because I have bad RNG. Although you can have bad RNG and still lose, but it mitigates quite a bit. So here we will go into IG and call Falcon. And then we do middle and we should get the kill. Nice, there we go. Let's use middle here. Hopefully they don't kill Y-Wing. No 2-taps. That's a 2-tap. That's another 2-tap. That's illegal. Ban Xanadu for APK. And we just heal. I mean, this is as bad as the RNG got in this battle. And for this one, you wouldn't need Cassian, but yeah, it's... maybe need Cassian, after all. Xanadu is not supposed to survive through this segment of the battle. And that does worry me a little bit. We have some AoEs coming in between Ghost and Falcon, so this guy shouldn't survive much longer. Damn right. Damn right, that's what I thought. He is getting a little too survivable savvy there. I'm not a fan of that. Dude, I still lose Outrider. Okay, well, I feel like every top player doesn't have this type of battles going on. Every top player you play against will get a 75 on this battle. And yet here I am just, you know, not getting the assists when I should get the assists and losing. And not killing Xanadu when I should have as well. I mean, that was quite unfortunate too, if I may say so myself. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and it's still fine. We should get the kill on this guy. Nice. Dude, my banners are getting destroyed. Ulti, I need you. I still don't have it. Well, since I don't have Outrider, my ult output is also a lot slower, to be fair. Dude. Okay, so we have to navigate through a lone Houndstooth this way. I'm glad I brought in Mr. Cassian, also known as Chadsian, also known as, this is fucking horrible. Well, holy shit, we do lose this one. Because, I mean, we have to do this. Holy fuck, we actually do lose this. That's insane. Lost Outrider way too early. That makes me sad. It's an easy cleanup, but nothing to be proud of. Apparently I also don't do any damage over to this Houndstooth at all. Also, my outmaneuver doesn't dodge anything. There we go. But we're not doing nearly the amount of damage we'd need to, and well, since it's a lone ship, it's not like you ever outpace this guy. But that's quite bullshitty, if I may say so myself. Oh well, it is what it is. That's pretty shit. Let's play Executor here. Maybe full glass cannon type lineup. I'll just bring in everything considering what happened there. We need one-shots. Fucking fleets. Stunts and facts sounds like a good idea. Let's get rid of Spy. You don't want that guy surviving much on his opener. We just take out Sunfac here. I kind of dislike not having the full damage output from IG as well, but let's get the kill. I'm not sure if the special would do it by itself. Yeah, so I think this is correct. Now, buzz droids suck. Do we heal to get rid of buzz droids? Or do you bring in Houndstooth? Because Houndstooth is well placed now, to be fair. I think we place in Houndstooth. Maybe survive until another turn and use a heal then? Not sure what's the best route. Well, they ignore taunt, that's annoying, but fair. Okay, so we heal... You know what? We heal Xanadu here. He's missing 2 banners. And I'm fully expecting... Well, with this taunt, I guess we can't get the trigger there on him, but worth a shot, I guess. Not if I don't actually try to go for that anyway, but, you know, we'll take the win when we can. You still only get the 2 banners, so it still doesn't matter. Alright, and for the drop on Houndstooth, we'll just do Finalizer, sure. Just these 3, I think. Plenty to work with. Actually, we'll do an Ebon Hawk as well. Like, you don't need it, but it's just, you know, you make sure it happens. Alright. Have buff immunity coming out of that, so it will work. Alright, so hunted on Houndstooth, so you prevent the TM gain shenanigans, which are, to be fair, not a concern. Alright, advantage. Give this to this guy. They do stuff. We know how this goes. Liking a little bit on the damage department, but nothing new. Just basic, we don't use third because Houndstooth goes next, but this next turn we absolutely do it like this. We basic, we put the buff immunity here. I hope they don't have the heal. Nice. And we should get a kill with Silencer. There you go. Ebon Hawk actually cost us the banner there, but it should be a win. Let's see. Okay, not by much. But to be fair, we shouldn't have dropped that battle, in my opinion, with Profundity versus Exec here. Out of all battles to drop, that is not one that should happen at all. But you know, they go like that sometimes. Still, overall, a pretty positive result to the beginning of the season, so I take that. I still feel like the thing that's going on between last season and this season is the biggest factor is that I suck at ships. I'm just doing such a poor job of getting high banners throughout ships. Like I'm losing air all the time. It's crazy. Fortunately, I do make it up in the ground department, but like the air department is just so bad, and I feel like I should do something better there. Unfortunately, but yeah, you know. Nitpicking, it's a win. A win is a win. We're happy with wins. That's how that goes. It's a great start to the season. Congratulations to SDK for the performance as well. Always fun to play against one another. Since we did play last week as the last 5v5 week as well. It was a 5-banner gap here. You know, another weird drop maybe here or there, and we could have been in a rough spot. However, like Jedi Master Luke did really well against Lord Vader, and the plan I think was overall pretty good, so I'm happy with that performance. So yeah.